New York is simply just not a real place, and recently women have just been getting attacked. It's a hard time for women dating, it's a hard time for men dating, but for some reason now women are getting beat up.
I was literally just walking and a man came up and punched me in the face. Oh my god, it hurts so bad.
College student Michaela Tonato says she was just leaving class in Manhattan.
So I just got punched in the face walking home.
He hit me right on my cheekbone. This doesn't hurt as bad as the concussion does.
She says she didn't see it coming.
You've got some visible signs. You have the black eye, but yeah. Michaela, emotionally, how are you feeling?
No, it's been really, really hard. I think it hits me in waves. A lot of crying because it was really, really scary.
From my experience as a child fighting my male cousins, I did not win, okay? I did not win, though in my head I thought I would. Nope, I left bruised, and I'm not gonna do that again. No, especially as a big woman now. I'm not getting into a fight with a big man. To all women, I implore you to get some protection.
The NYPD confirms it is looking into at least 4 similar cases, like the one shared on social media. In one of them, police say a 40-year-old man has been arrested and charged with assault.
I was punched in the head in New York City, in Times Square.
But the police have not linked the cases to the videos. In recent days, dozens of accounts of alleged assault have popped up online. NBC News has not been able to verify all the videos. The troubling stories surfacing at the same time there has been a rash of violent crimes on the city's busy subways. In response, the National Guard has been brought in to search bags, and 1,000 additional NYPD officers are now riding the trains, too.
I just said women should bring something to protect them. So once you search the bag and find out what's in the bag, how can women protect themselves? But that's a tangent. Let's go back to the physical experience that women are having, not what's in anybody's purse. Like, what the hell is this, a freaking airport?
And 1,000 additional NYPD officers are now riding the trains, too. But the mayor pushing back on the idea that crime is rampant in this city and expressing concerns that social media is stoking fears.
I know a city out of control because I visit some of them in this country. This is not one of them.
77% of Americans believe crime is on the rise, according to a Gallup poll.
Mayor Adams, I don't know what he's on, but he ain't on what the people are on. You gotta be careful out here.
Misdemeanor assault is up 10% from this time last year in New York City. But in most places, the FBI says violent crime is down.
I'm really scared to go back to school. I've just been delaying it as long as possible, but I'll have to go back eventually.
So what do we know about the person that was arrested?
Well, he is a repeat offender, according to police. He has an extensive criminal record. He's been arrested 3 times in the last 6 months for similar crimes. He is what the police call a recidivist. And I've had conversations not just about this spate of crimes, but also about what's going on the subway. And it's one of the largest concerns right now in the NYPD. They are arresting the same people for the same crimes over
and they're getting out of jail and it's happening again.
This happened to a very good friend of mine who actually happened to be the former head of New York City Transit, ran the subways. She got punched in the face in broad daylight.
When was that?
About 15 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so
it's a scary trend.
Yeah.
The police finally overnight connecting the video to the crime, the TikTok to the crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I've never been punched in the face in New York City, but I have been hit before on the train by a random person. I would say probably like 8 p.m. I'm on the train going from the Bronx to Brooklyn. I'm sitting down by myself. I have like my little tote bag with my laptop, and this woman and this man get on the train, and I thought she was really beautiful, but also like her pants was ripped from behind. I was like, shit, this woman had lick gone. But the man seemed like normal. Like, he looked like he'd just gotten off work. Anyways, they're sitting together, and I'm not the type of person who, like, listens to music on the train, or sometimes I read, but I just kind of, like, stare off into space. I'm in the long seat, sitting right here. They're in the other long seat, sitting on the farther right side of me, and I'm just looking around, and they're talking, and I kind of just, like, just being normal. And I kid you not, this woman gets up, and I think she's gonna come over to me and be like, oh, like, you're so nice, just have a normal conversation. No, she gets up and she kicks me right in the freaking shin. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, why'd you do that? What did I do? I didn't do anything to you. And I'm like looking around, there are people sitting down further, like women. There weren't really any men. I would say like maybe 5 people sitting at the other side, and it was like 3 women I can recall, one woman with her son. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why'd you kick me? What did I do? Like, why'd you kick me? And she's not saying anything. And I look at the man now. I'm like, why'd she kick me? Like, what is the problem? And he's not saying nothing. And I was so freaking mad. And I had my laptop with me. So in my head, I was like, I can't retaliate because then I'm about to be sparring with this grown ass woman. At this time, I think I was like 21. This woman, like a big woman. She wasn't like, I mean, she was bigger than me. I'm a pretty small person, but she was bigger than me, and I think a lot older than me too. And I was like, I'm not gonna be sparring with this big ass woman with my laptop, because if anything, my laptop's gonna get messed up, and I really just don't have the time for that right now. And I also didn't really have the money, so I was really upset. I was extremely upset, and I was even more upset that basically this man sat back, watched her kick me in the shin, and everybody else on the train was quiet. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said peep. I was in a situation like that where I witnessed someone have that experience. I don't know if I would be like, why'd you kick them? Because I don't want to get caught up with that person. I don't want to get in the middle of a fight. But I would definitely check out and be like, are you okay? You know, like at least give a look like, oh my God. I might even get off the train myself, but like, I'm not saying anyone needs to come to my rescue and save me, but I felt really alone in that moment, so I can understand how these women feel. And these days I do, okay? Like, I'm not the one. That's all I'm saying. But I'm also a pretty calm, cool, collected person. I'm very nice. Like I said, I was smiling at this person for her to kick me in the shin. I was very upset.
My train ride in NYPD.
Say it to my face now. Say it to my face now. Tell me to take a chill pill. Say the word chill pill.
Oh.
Say the word chill pill.
Oh.
Word chill pill.
Oh. Listen, yo, you wildin'. She a female.
Mind your business.
What?
Mind your business. Say it again.
That's OD. That's OD.
And nobody did nothing, because obviously that man's like, this man is so irate right now. I'm not gonna get caught up, because he finna get punched up too. Like, if you are interacting with someone who's clearly very irate, like upset, you don't do things to get them more irritated. You just chill the hell out, unless you know that you can really hold your own. What the hell did she think was gonna happen? But also, why the hell did he punch her? Any man who cannot control his emotions, any man who gets like so upset they start seeing red, they can't acknowledge the logic of the situation where they're going wrong, where like they're making a bigger deal out of something than it needs to be. Whoo, nah, bro, I'm good on you. I'm so good on you, bro. Because those type of man, they might see red so hard they punch you in the face and forget about it. It's like nothing. Hell, they might punch you in the face and blame it on you, because I'm sure that man's gonna blame it on her, being like, she was saying a bunch of stuff, she was talking smack, she told me to take a chill pill and it really set me off. Really? Words set you off like that? Fragile.
Terrifying moments, all captured on camera. A teen entering her Queens apartment is ambushed by a masked man. Watch again. A man dressed in camo, jumping her from behind, forcefully grabbing the teen and dragging her away. The woman chasing after her is her mother, Adriana Alvarez.
I never heard her scream like that.
You weren't thinking about your safety at that point.
No, absolutely not. No, it's my baby. Can't take her.
Adriana followed as the man continued to drag her daughter away, the three kicking and fighting all the way down 4 flights of stairs. The harrowing ordeal unfolding this past January as her 18-year-old daughter Lex was coming back home after finishing a morning dog walk.
He managed to grab my hair through the door. I remember being thrown onto the heater.
The NYPD identified the suspect as 25-year-old George Vasilou, her daughter's former co-worker. He pled not guilty to a slew of charges related to the attack. Tonight, his attorney not commenting.
He's just pepper spraying me. He's punching me.
The brawl reaching John Velez's first-floor apartment.
I heard her screaming. She ran to my apartment. I started chasing him. He ran across the street.
Enter neighbor Gus Bugas, who ran after him.
And I threw him on the floor. And once I got on top of him, he couldn't go nowhere.
Alvarez says she suffered a dislocated shoulder and eye injury. Her daughter amazingly sustaining minor knee scrapes. Price of a mom putting herself in harm's way, but coming up a hero.
I just had angels by my side. I'm just so grateful and so thankful just to have her back.
If I was her mom, I would do that too, but I'm going back in the house real quick to grab something. I'm grabbing something. I can't do it by myself with my little old body. I gotta get something. Anything. I remember times when I was young, when I was in high school, hanging out with my friends, and I would come home pretty late at night, walk from the train to my home by myself. I met men on that walk who thankfully didn't have any evil intention towards me, were actually really nice, but I do think that I've been blessed by God. I've been lucky to interact with men who, even though I'm a small person, they don't try to harm me. For the most part, when you carry a certain confidence and understanding that men aren't inevitably going to hurt you, that's just not what's the case. Men can read this. And also, when you carry yourself with too much ego, like you're the shit, when really, like, they can really mess you up, like, really easily. Men don't like that stuff. I want to thank God for all the times he protected me. And guys, please don't hit women. And women, don't get all up in a man's face who's upset. Like, you crazy? Back the hell down. Find a safe space. You might get something that you didn't expect. This world is going to shit. If you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.